So, good afternoon and welcome to day 3. And while the overall theme of this festival is that of sincerity, the first quality that the mother gave us. And just to summarize, the first 4 days we explored each aspect of the mother. So we explored Maheshwari on the day 1, we explored Mahakali yesterday, and today is Mahalakshmi, right? And tomorrow is Maha Saraswati. The next 4 days, the days 5 to 8, we continue to explore one aspirational aspect of each of this mother's aspect. So just to give a little context about Mahalakshmi, wisdom and force are not only the manifestations of the Supreme Mother, there is a subtler mystery of her nature. And without it, wisdom and force would be incomplete things, and without it, perfection would not be perfect. About them is the eternal beauty, the miracle of it, an unseizable secret of divine harmonies, the compelling magic of an irresistible universal charm and attraction that draws and holds things and forces and beings together and obliges them to meet and unite, that a hidden agenda may play from behind the veil and make of them its rhythms and its figures. This is the power of Mahalakshmi. No aspect of divine Shakti more attractive to the heart of embodied beings. She can appear too calm and great and distant for the littleness of the earthly nature to approach or contain her. She's too swift and formidable for its weakness to bear. But all turn with joy and longing to Mahalakshmi, for she throws the spell of the intoxicating sweetness of the divine. To be close to her is a profound happiness, and to feel her within the heart to make existence a rapture and marvel. Grace, wonderful gaze, or let fall the loveliness of a smile. The soul is seized and made captive and plunged into the depths of an unfathomable bliss. Magnetic is the touch of her hands, and their occult and delicate influence refines mind, life, and the body. And where she presses her feet, course miraculous streams of an entrancing Ananda. And yet, it's not easy to meet this demand of this enchanting power or to keep her presence. Harmony and beauty of the mind and the soul, harmony and beauty of the thoughts and feelings, harmony and beauty in every outward act and movement, harmony and beauty of life and surroundings. This is the demand of Mahalakshmi. And that's what we're going to be focusing on today. There's a lot more to her, and I can continue to read. But I feel that Arati, Grace, and Devi, in their aspect of their work and living this embodiment, to share from their experience what it is when we say harmony, the beauty, a necessity. Right? So, coming to you, Arati. The necessity of atmosphere of beauty and harmony. And yet, how does one create that? Because we mentioned about here the various dimensions. We just ended the paragraph of that. So what's the need for it? Yeah. What necessitates that? And is that even really necessary? And what does one look at? What does harmony mean? The presence of it, or the absence of harmony, does it bring in the presence of harmony? Mm-hmm. And when that is, how does one really create it? Yeah. So from your teachings, from your experience, from living it.
So you see that we are dealing with the lens of sincerity, that is the main theme. the first thing which is said is that we should be very sincere. Only then we can really practice yoga, because if we are insincere, then nothing really makes any sense. So first we have to be very sincere. So all the questions which Sudha has posed here, with full sincerity we should ask ourselves that, is it really necessary to be harmonious? We can just do our work and let them do their work. Why is it really necessary? I come, do my job and go away. The other person comes, does his job and goes away. Why is it necessary that we should have a harmonious relationship? That is the first thing which we should ask ourselves. Then the second thing is that there are different ways of working. One can be like the 4 powers of the mother. One might have a very great idea, a very lofty idea and very inspiring idea. But to execute that idea, you need the passion, you need the strength, you need the power to do it. And then one can have a very good working skill, can go to the depths of the work and do it very nicely. But then this power, the power of Mahalakshmi, or her ways of working, is with harmony and beauty. It is when, just imagine a force which is there which comes and breaks you, this has to be done like this, like this, like this, a dictator type of a thing. You would not want to work under that type of a person. You will say that, yes, she is very good. She doesn't mean any harm, but still, it's so overpowering that I get afraid and I feel very weak in front of her. So it's better that I keep away from this person. The other is, oh, she gives fantastic ideas, but we cannot execute it. The third is like, my God, she goes on and on and on. Why do I need to really work with her? No, it is like, it is not that she is dumb, but she is taking the thing to the edge of perfection. But here the mother, in her Mahalakshmi form, what she does is that, okay, don't worry, if you are not fast, do it slowly. But you see, there is a way in which we can do it. It will be so beautiful when we do it. This is how she's trying to allure you with things. I'll give you a small example how a mother deals with a child. All those who are mothers and have children, or as we have been children, we may know this, that a mother tells you, drink a glass of milk, and the child refuses. But if it is the Mahasaraswati form of the mother, she'll come and say, please drink the milk, it is good for your health, it will give you strength, you will be strong, you will be able to do good sports, your mind will be sharp. So she's trying with the mind to get the thing done, make the child drink the milk. Whereas if the Mahakali force is there, she'll say, see, please drink the milk or I will not give you the chocolate. Very clear. So this is the way how Mahakali deals. It has to be done swiftly, dynamically, and with a full power and passion. If not, you be prepared to be punished or be prepared to be scorched by her. Whereas if Mahasaraswati is there, she'll say, no, you have to finish the milk. Whatever time you take, I'll sit with you, don't worry. Sip by sip, she'll see the child gulping the milk, making drama, seeing here, there. But Mahalakshmi, she is the most, enticing one. She'll like capture you with her charms and all that. She'll say, okay, you don't want to drink milk? Let me do an idea. I'll add chocolate to that. How's that? So immediately you feel, oh, I like chocolate, so I'll drink the milk. If you say that you don't like the chocolate, she'll say, okay, we'll make mango milkshake. We'll add ice to it. We'll add little sugar to it. So the purpose is that somehow you should be pulled in towards the divine, but with gentleness, with softness, very harmoniously. It is not by breaking and destruction, but by really pulling you towards it, inviting you to that force. That yes, and then you feel that yes, see how much the mother cares for me, how much for my good she is adding so many things to the thing. She takes care of me. So this is the role of Mahalakshmi. She gives you that feeling of comfort, she gives you that feeling of pleasure, she gives you the joy, the ananda, the delight, and very harmoniously. And it is very necessary that wherever we work, this harmony should be there. I cannot say that I am a doctor and then I'm the great person there and the clinic is running because of me. No, the lady who cleans the floor is equally important because she keeps the space nicely. The pharmacist who distributes the medicine is equally important because if she doesn't do her work properly, I will not be able to work in peace. The force behind all this, the money, the power, what is needed to run this clinic is a must. So all the things, all the qualities have to be there. Not only they have to be there, they have to work in harmony, and then only the real manifestation can be expressed in a more beautiful form. So this is the need. It is not that its absence is what is really will create a disturbance, but if it is not there, things will not be beautiful, they will not be charming, they will not be very alluring, captivating. In Hindi it is said, hosh mein karna, that means you do with your senses. Josh mein karna, that is do it with passion, and madhosh hoke karna. You get absolutely intoxicated and inebriated by it, and then you do it. So she is the one who creates that type of a charm, that beauty, that harmony, that you feel that you should work. That is the role.
It is a beautiful, interesting perspective you give of a mother and a child, because there is an interest on a spiritual path, or when there is a collective working for that same purpose, and there is this aspect. How does one really create that for oneself and for the others? It's the need to have is not debatable.
Yeah.
It's a must.
Yes.
Yet the harmony can have various levels,
Yes.
right? And disharmony can come in, whether within oneself, with the other, with the environment. And we're seeing more and more examples of this. From the Mahalakshmi's perspective, how does one create this? How does one bring that into the space? What takes to sustain it when there is the challenge, when there is the evocation, when there is the provocation?
Yeah. So the whole life divine summarizes this in aspect where it is said that all problems of existence are problems of harmony. So we as an individual have problems because our mind, body, vital, soul, they are not really plugged together in union. That is why we go through the rifts and the sufferings in life. This is not only for the individually true, but it is also true for the community or a collective work together. And very often we see that each one is trying their level best, but disharmony crops up because the ways in which we manifest ourselves and the ways in which the work has to progress, each one may be thinking in different directions. So the thing is that there has to be, first, the role of Mahakali here is that there has to be unity in diversity. If just imagine all of us are same, think in the same way and do the same things, it will be no joy, it will be just a plain thing happening, okay, there is no charm in it. But just imagine if an orchestra is there, a flute is there, the drums are there, the other instruments are there, and each one creates a different wave, a different musical wavelength, but if they are in synchronous harmony, it creates a grand orchestra. If they are in disharmony, you will feel that it is a noise and you won't like to listen to it. So it is that even if there are differences, the individualities have to be celebrated, but along with that, this diversity also has to be appreciated. There has to be unity, but not conformity. I do this and you have to do this only. It has to be that each one gets the power of expression, expresses their truth, and how we accept all those truths together and bring up the highest manifestation. This is what is the role of Mahakali in our lives and in collective harmony.
You mean Mahalakshmi?
Oh, sorry, Mahalakshmi. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So is the Mahakali force speaking to saying that we need the Mahalakshmi?
Yes, the Mahakali really marches forward, but Mahalakshmi, holds it back and lets it do it in measures and rhythmically. With Mahakali, it is like just the force bangs in. Water coming in the tap is good, but water coming as a tsunami is not good. So this is what is the difference between the Mahakali and the Mahalakshmi. Mahalakshmi does it very gently, softly. Mahakali does it like bang on. It is literally, she bangs you on your head. Hey, what? You are not understanding such small things. So this is how it is.